One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. I apologize for that. Thank you. Thank you so much for
Not right now, Rios. Hold your head back. Well, not hold your head. Sit up real quick, Z. Sit up. Okay, and then hold your head back. Make me sweat. Make me harder. Hello, y'all. Hello. Join the live. It's Slate by Ray Saturday. We're doing some zigzag feed-ins. Turn your head this way, Z. We're doing some zigzag feed-ins. I am doing a tutorial on this, but I just wanted to come live and chit-chat a little bit while I do these. Hold your head back. We're getting on our Zoom this year. I'm trying to get back active with YouTube. I'm back from my maternity leave. We're doing some zigzag feed-ins. How are y'all doing?
Let's freshen up my home with the Homely Citrus Magic.
Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, it's Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. I guess it feel like a Friday because I'm not doing hair on Saturdays no more. Okay, hold your head back. So what I plan on doing from now on, y'all, is trying to do a hair video on live every Saturday, right? Thank you, Candace. My new work schedule is Monday to oh, this one is already parted out. My new work schedule is Monday to Friday, so Saturdays can be like YouTube content days. And I just really want to have my Saturdays to myself now. Because when I was pregnant, I worked from Monday to Saturday every week. And I guess it just wore me out working Saturdays too. So yeah, expect the live with some hair content every Saturday. Hold your head back. So the product I'm using to lay her hair down with is Lock-In. This is the only thing that I use, y'all. Lock-In is thebomb.com, and I get it from my local beauty supply store. Now the prices I noticed is different at each beauty supply stores. I've seen one beauty supply store out here charge $30 for it. One beauty supply store charges damn near 30. It's like 29. So right at the head with 30. And then I only pay, I want to say like 25 when I get it. But the Lock-In lasts forever, y'all. So I highly recommend this product when you're braiding. I use it for braids, twists, locks, all that stuff. So hold your head back, see? Oh, I can tilt it down some. Hold on. Can I tilt this down? No. So Z, I just need you to hold your head down some. So whenever I do feed-in braids, I typically like to part off a good amount in the front. As you can see, I like to use a good amount. Oh, hold on. There we go. Trying to multitask, y'all. So I like to part off a good amount first at the front because you don't want to go in with a really thin amount because it'll tug at the edges. Feed-ins are a protective style. So the goal is to protect the hair, especially the edges. So you want to start off with a good amount of hair. So I've parted this part off, starting off with a really good amount. And to do my stitching, Z, turn it down just a little bit for me, please. Turn your phone down some, Z. Z, turn your phone down some. When I do my stitching, I like to use these little stitch tools on my pinkies. I got these from Amazon. It was a 10-pack for $6. So first, I just start off by braiding it. I might braid it about 4 or 5 times first. And by doing this, you just relieving some of that tension. So it won't be so much tension on the edge because you don't want that uncomfortable tug at the edge. Like I said, this is a protective style and we want to protect the hair, not damage the hair. So let me bring this up some more. Uh-oh. Go in the living room for me, Rayos. Hold your head back, Z. So, boom, I've stitched the piece. So this is my first piece. And when I'm starting off my feed-in braids, I only use 3 pieces of hair because you want it to lay flat, especially since my niece has super thick hair. When you are working with really thick hair, you don't want to be adding in too much braid hair because it'll make it bulky. So I do my feed-ins. I feed the hair in the same way I do my knotless braids. So I take my thumb and my index finger. Look, you try to rock him. He probably still sleepy. So I take my thumb and my index finger. That's what I'm going to be holding. Then with my middle, my ring, and my pinky finger, I grab the ends of it, right? So I'm holding it just like I feed the hair in for a knotless braid. Hold your head back, Z. And I'm feeding the hair in between my thumb and my index finger. Right. Go in the living room, please. As I'm braiding, I'm not grabbing anything from this side yet because I want to stitch it. So you're really only grabbing what you want to be in the braid when you're doing a stitch braid.
I am a grandma. You're a grandma?
Put your head over this way. I'm trying to get a good angle while I'm doing this. Hold your head back. Then I'm going to take another piece. Again, only grabbing what I want to be included in the braid. Taking a thin piece of braid hair. Remember, thin pieces, y'all. The thinner, the flatter it'll be. Using my index finger and my thumb, I'm just going to pinch them together. Using my middle, my ring, and my pinky finger, I'm going to grab the rest of the hair. And that's going to give me that good grip on this, okay? Then I'm going to feed it in between my index and my thumb. Keeping my grip. Only grabbing what I want to be in the braid. Nothing else. Braiding that in. Doing the stitch again. Only grabbing what I want to be in the braid. And if you struggle doing zigzags, I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. So I'm no longer going to add any braid hair because her hair is thick enough and it's going to build itself.
What you on Facebook?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Hold your head back for me, see? And can everybody see?
Broken.
And y'all can feel free to chat with me. This is a way that I want to try to interact with subscribers.
Hello.
Hello, Raya. Go sit in the living room, please. Thank you. The goal for stitching, all you want to do is make sure you're adding in the hair that you want braided in. Just maintain a good grip on it. And take your time when you're stitching too, because it's not a need to rush. The more you take your time, the neater it'll be. Did everyone enjoy their weekend? Feel free to chime in. Feel free to talk to me. We are trying to be active on YouTube, doing some stitch zigzag braids. So y'all, I do have some I have some more hair tutorials coming. I have like 2 hair videos that I need to edit. I'm trying to get on my Zoom and get more serious with my YouTube stuff. So that's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to have more hair content. I'll also be posting in a community page, trying to get like hair video ideas so I can have some good type of hair content for y'all. Because I do a lot of knotless videos, and it seems like a lot of people love the knotless content. But if you have a specific suggestion for like something that you would want to see on my channel, please let me know as far as like any type of hair content. It can be hair content, anything that's not hair content, just any type of content in general would be helpful. Yes, so that does make it tighter. You just want to maintain a good grip on there, as you can see. If you don't keep a good grip, then it's going to be loose. And you don't want it to have like a loose look, especially not when you're doing stitching. See how my grip is a little loose on that? I just slide it right on through there so I can grab it the way I want it to be. See?
Turn it down so she don't get copyrighted.
Yes, please. I don't need the copyrights. I need the coins. I feel like it might take a little while to get stitching down pat. Honestly, I'm still in the, I'm still in the hang of like trying to get it down pat because honestly, y'all, feed-ins, I do them, but it's just not something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm crazy about. I'm crazy about knotless braids. Like I love to do knotless braids, so I love when people book knotless braids. Like I said, feed-ins is just not something I'm crazy about, especially when it comes to like freestyling. I'm very good at like recreating styles. Like you show me a picture of a style, I can recreate it in my head real good. But as far as like just trying to be on that creative tip with feed-in braids, I just don't feel like I'm there with it. Especially with how detailed stitches are. Like you really just have to make sure you take your time. Yes, I do. Well, no, I don't do that. I've seen people do it. I've tried it before, and my fingers are so fat. So personally, that doesn't work for me when I just I try to split the braid in half and do it like that. I just do it side by side. The goal is just making sure you're only gripping what you're parting. So like, let me show you. I don't have a grip on any of the other hair, right? I don't know if you see it. I'm not gripping any of the other hair, right? So my fingers are pretty loose, and I'm only gripping what's in my hand. So you can see clearly. What I like to do is just part out what I want in the braid and just grab on that. That's how I do my stitching. I only grab what I want to be at the braid at the time. When I come back over, I'm not grabbing any additional hair. Now I'm adding in what I want to be in the braid.
But make it go faster. Do a vibrate.
And I just grip it. And you see how her hair is so thick, it's forming the braid itself. So I don't really have to add too much of that braid hair because her hair is already thick enough. If you add too much hair with doing feed-in braids, it's going to create that bulky look. And I think the bulky feed-in braids was hot in like 2016. But now in 2023, people love a nice, flat, sleek looking feed-in braid. You also can't be afraid to use your product, especially They don't pick them up because I need you to sit still. Don't be afraid to use your product. So what I like to do, I use my sleigh band. I put my product on the sleigh band because I need to use that product to smooth the hair down as I braid. That just makes it easier to maintain the braid.
You know what the hell you're doing.
I damn know. It won't work. The music. Just wait.
Some people like to use a comb, but I don't really have to use a comb with her.
Don't blame me for not.
Her hair, it slicks down pretty good with just the product. So now I'm gonna go in with some braid hair because at this point, this is typically where I like to start back adding the braid hair in. So again, I'm feeding it in the same way I do my knotless braids. I'm gonna pinch my pointer and my thumb. Using the rest of my fingers, I'm just gonna grip the hair, gripping it as tight as I can to get that nice, tight grip on it. Then I'm gonna take that in between my index and my thumb finger right here and just feed it in. And really, you should be able to tell yourself when it's time to add hair because you can feel it. You can feel when it's necessary to add more hair in. And another tip, when you're doing the nape, I'm gonna give y'all a little trick for when you're doing the nape for feed-in braids. So I'm gonna add one more piece of hair before I start braiding it down. And I typically like to take these off when I get to this point because they start to get in the way a little bit. So I'm gonna add in the last piece right here. Whoa, turn that down, please.
To 20.
Yeah, because that's what, that's copyright. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that product because I don't want her hair to be sticking out at this point. I want to tuck her hair behind the braid hair, right? Smoothing it down with the product. Now I'm gonna take that braid hair, and with this part, just be careful with how much you're adding. If you add too much, it can create a little bulk in the hair, which is what you don't want.
Ew! Why would you do that? Mom.
So I'm putting it in between these two parts right here.
I'm not touching that. Mom, she put a dirty wipe on the computer.
Okay, y'all.
I am not touching that.
London, relax, please. Leah, please leave her alone.
That was wild.
No, it wasn't. I sat there watching you do it.
And as y'all can see, I'm just trying to tuck her hair
You throw this away.
behind the braid hair.
You got poop all over the computer.
Where is
It is that real pink.
And I'm also trying to braid with nails, y'all. I'm adding nails to part of my self-care, so I'm trying to get used to having something on my fingers while I'm braiding. So I feel like that's what's taking me a little bit longer now.
Throw this away. I have real beef.
And then I'm gonna add one more piece in. And you'll know, like I say, you'll know like when to stop adding hair. It'll just come natural to you because it'll feel like that braid that you did before. So now I'm going to stop adding the hair in and just focus on braiding it down.
Almost there.
Yeah, I got 2 braids left.
2 braids left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello, guys.
Hello, Raya.
Now, say hi.
I give my props to the people that braid with long nails because I get shorties and I am struggling trying to just braid it down, but I'm going to get it down. I'm going to get it down packed. Normally, I'll be speeding like a speed demon when I braid, but I'm just trying to adjust with these nails on my finger. So you hold your head down for me a little bit. Down, honey. And you just want to make sure every braid is the same length, which I'm going to show you how to do that.
Why are you trying to
Especially with feed-in braids because people pull their braids to the front. You don't want to have some braids up all high. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking about, Candace. Once I go back for my next fill, I was thinking about just letting her just make the pinkies sharp. But I got to keep the rest of them short because long nails really just mess up my grip. So you want to make sure the braids match up, right? And for me, the braids match up. So now what I'm going to do is just tie a knot. You always want to make sure you're tying a knot when you're braiding. I don't care what kind of braids it is. Tie that knot to keep the braid from unraveling. So now we're going to hold your head back, Z. Z, hold your head back. Thank you. Now I'm going to show y'all how to do the actual zigzag part. So she has 2 braids left. So this will be the last time I have to do the part. And I'm going to show y'all on here.
Sorry.
So when you're doing this parting, you want to make sure the hair is detangled pretty well so you're not hurting your client's head. This is my niece, so I'll be a little rough with my girl because this my baby. She'll be fine. But like if it was a client, I wouldn't be. You get what I'm saying. Try if you doing on the client, just be as gentle as possible. But with my family, I just be like, look, y'all get what y'all get. But now she's good and detangled. Hold your head back, see. You want to keep the part as straight as you can. And the way to get your part straight for feed-in braids, just keep that rat tail as flat to the scalp as you can. And you still want to part as if you would be doing like just straight backs with no zigzag.
You can watch that. No, not that. That. Go back. You can watch that. I don't want to watch this boring. Well, you're not watching that other
And it's so important when you're doing feed-in braids to angle the back a little bit. So that way it's no separation in the nape area.
No, Mommy said don't watch shows that you don't know. No.
So let me show y'all what I mean when I say angle it.
I know what you're watching.
See, that's what I'm about to show you. It's all about the nape area. So some people think when you're doing straight backs that literally you just parting straight down. What can happen with that is if you're just going straight down, no angle at the nape, you're going to have the gaps. That's not what you want. So you can start the part, do it straight right there. But as you come to the nape, angle your comb So that way the braids are coming inward, if that makes sense. But the way I like to start mine to make sure it'll all be even, which I'm actually doing a tutorial on this style, right? Start in the middle. So when I do my feet ins, my first part is straight down the middle. So I'm working with 2 halves. This half will be clipped away while I work on this half. And it's easier to navigate that way than trying to just do it all without it being like sectioned off or parted off first. But you always want to make sure that your nape area is coming in at an angle. So that way it's naturally just going to lay together. You're not going to have to sew anything. It's all going to be right there at the nape area. Right? So now we're getting ready to do the next zigzag. So y'all see I got it parted straight down. At that nape area, I got it angled because I want it all to be nice and full without having to do anything else to it. And what I'm going to do, hold your head back, see? What I'm going to do is just do the zigzag motions over the part. So let me try to bring it down some. Okay, is that a good angle? I feel like it is. Okay, hold your head back, Z. Oh, not that far back, baby. Okay, so when doing a zigzag, I just do it over the straight part. And you just want to keep on going. And when I started getting the nape, I kind of relax on it a little bit. So I might do it a little bit more, but I don't feel like I have to do that much more. So boom. That's how I do. Hold your head back, Z. Hold your head back, Z. That's how I do the zigzag parts, which is pretty simple. You just start off with your straight part first, and then over top of that straight part, you do your zigzag. So now I'm just going to clip this part off. Hold your head back. Going in and laying her hair down with my lock-in gel. And you really don't have to use too much because the lock-in, with the lock-in, a little goes a long way. And I just lay it down. Now, when it comes to smoothing it out, I like to do that in sections. And you're going to find that working in sections with the smoothing process just makes it way more easier and it makes it less painful for the client. But the hair should already be detangled. So never try to braid with hair that's not detangled good. Just make sure your hair is detangled real good so you can get that comb right through it. And if the hair is not like, if you can't comb through it, you might want to invest in a better blow dryer. Some good ones are like the Silverbird, the Yellowbird, the Bluebird. Revlon has a good one as well. You just want to make sure that you're having a good blow dryer because that's going to be the key to getting that hair detangled nicely. Again, I'm not starting right here with this thin piece. If you start with a little thin section right there, it's going to tug like that, and that's going to be very uncomfortable and create so much tension. So what I like to do is start with a thick piece. Because it's not going to be uncomfortable, and it gives you more control. Another thing, y'all, this is how I have my hair whenever I'm doing like feed-ins. Don't mind this gel right here. But whenever I'm doing feed-ins, knotless braids, whatever, I got these clear thumbtacks off of Amazon, right? And I just put them on my shelf, which really is like a station. So I got this station, I got this station off of Amazon, right? And what I like to do is put the thumbtacks up there because I don't like to use braid racks. I feel like braid racks are so played out for me and they take up space too. So just by putting the thumbtacks up, I'm acting as that is a braid rack, right? And I just pull some of the hair off the bundle and I just put it up there. And as I'm braiding, I pull pieces off as I go and I'm just braiding like that. That's how I feed the hair in. When I say I don't prep the hair anymore, I literally don't. I'm just pulling the hair off. Now, some people like to get the magic hand or whatever, but I just find thumbtacks are very easy, very inexpensive, and just super convenient. So I'm gonna put the pinky pieces back on, and I put them on my pinky fingers. Put your head back, see? I'm gonna braid this braid. I'm gonna braid this section probably about 4 times first. And what this does is just relieves the hair from having so much tension. So that way when you're starting to braid back, it's not pulling anything. As you're feeding the hair in, you're only grabbing what you want in the braid at that moment. Only grab what you want in the braid and start with thin pieces. Don't grab nothing else but what you want to be in that braid. That's all I'm grabbing. I'm not grabbing nothing else. So that was one piece. I like to add 3 pieces at the beginning. And that's it, right? That was one piece. So this is piece number 2. And if you ever see yourself like pulling pieces from somewhere else, just move them out the way. Now only adding in what I want in this braid. And this is going to be the last piece that I add in, piece number 3. Because her hair is so thick, I don't have to add so much braid hair with the feed-ins. And that's with any feed-in style. If your client has a whole bunch of thick hair, you really only need to do like your then 3 pieces, you know, just to give the braid some stability. And that's really it. And only braid in, see that stitch? Because I'm only adding in what I want to be in the braid.
Need help? Give me the remote. I can't get off it. Give me the remote. Never mind. Alrighty.
I feel like sometimes with stitching, it's easy to get lost in the sauce because we're adding in pieces other than what we're braiding at the time. But for that clean stitch, only add in what you want to be in the braid at that moment. And take your time. See that? You never want to keep braiding and you got another piece coming in from somewhere else. I'm just going to slide that down to slide that out of the way.
You stop.
Y'all sit down and get away from the door. Thank you. Get away from the door. And look at that. I'm gonna slide that down again because I don't even know if it's showing up on the camera, but what's happening is a little piece is coming over. And I don't want additional pieces in the braid. Okay, Candace, what did you say? How long should this take on the average? Normally, when I do feed-in braids, it only takes me about 1 hour and 30 minutes. If I'm doing like a freestyle, that might add on probably like 30 extra minutes, just depending on if the freestyle, if they want me to come up with it off the top of my head, it might add on like an extra 45. If it's something that I've already done before, then it normally is still in the 1 hour and 30 minute range. But what I realized with me, I'm kind of a perfectionist. A lot of my clients say that as well. I don't really like to rush through my work. If I do have speed with something, then the speed is natural. But if it's something like stitch braids that needs actual detailing, then I typically just like to take my time. And I always tell people, take your time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it takes one person. What one person's time might not be the same as you. You just got to go off of your own time, your own speed, and what you feel is comfortable for you. I feel like it's so easy nowadays on social media. You see somebody be like, oh, did these knotless braids in 3 hours, and then you started questioning yourself like, Dad, why does it take me 5 hours, or why does it take me 6 hours, and it only takes this person? Every person is different. Their partner might not be the same. Their technique might not be the same. So really, you just got to go at your own pace. And like I said, like I always say, speed comes with time. So the more you do a style, the more you get comfortable with it, the quicker it'll go for you. You really just want to develop a rhythm. And as soon as you get comfortable with that rhythm, your speed will come along with that.
Mommy?
Yes, boo.
Lock the door.
When Aunt Leah comes back to the door, you can. So now I'm at the point where I want to add in a little bit more hair. Because we're getting down to that nape section.
Mommy said, don't ask her to do stuff in the door, okay?
I'm going to smooth that down using the locking.
Don't unlock the door, okay?
Candace, are you a stylist already?
Don't answer the door for strangers, okay? Okay? Okay. So you're not, do not answer.
Because let me tell y'all, I used to, I love to follow other braiders or, other hairstylists or whatever. Because it's fine to know that you don't know everything. Like, you're not going to have the answers to everything. So I like to follow other braiders. And sometimes I might see what I used to do. I would see a braider be like, did these knotless braids in 3 hours. And I would question myself like, dang, 3 hours? How you getting that done in 3 hours? But the stylist could be using bigger parting. Like, I don't know what that stylist is doing. The stylist could just have more experience in that style than me. But I used to do that a lot. And then once I started creating my own rhythm and doing my own thing with it, that speed just came naturally.
Did you have a bad dream last night? Yes. What was your bad dream?
I remember I was doing a client. She was a braider as well. And she was telling me she would take 3 people a day, and that she would be doing them every 3 hours. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Every 3 hours. Do you know? I know you making like so much money. Like, she tipped me. I want to say she tipped me a whole $100 on top of like what her balance was. And she was getting ready to go get her body done and stuff. But I'm just like, what's done for one person is not meant for everybody else. So just because she was doing 3 heads a day don't mean that I was supposed to be doing 3 heads a day. You got to go at your own pace. I still don't even do 3 heads a day to this day. And I have a pretty good speed. At most, I might do like 2 heads a day. I guess it just depends on the service. If I'm doing something that don't really take that long, I might do 3 at most. But if I'm doing knotless braids, I'm not gonna try to stretch my. I'm not gonna try to stretch myself out to do 3 heads of knotless that day.
But I do have a battery on my Zoom.
It's just not gonna happen.
It was raining marshmallows, and it was raining Takis, and it was raining hot Cheetos. And my bag.
It'll come. Your speed will come, but I always just have to stress to people. Like, I remember when I first started doing knotless braids, y'all. It used to take me so long. Like, small mid back would take me like 9, maybe 10 hours because I hadn't developed a rhythm yet. Once you develop that rhythm, you will know exactly how long it's gonna take you.
Yes, and the rain takes them to me in my mouth.
But whenever you do feed-in braids, the easiest method is parting the hair down the middle first and working it by the sections. But just remember, whenever you're doing those feed-in braids, you want the braids to be coming at an angle.
What's your back? A back dream. I didn't have one. I have 2 batteries.
And just do what works for you. What works for one person, it don't mean it's gonna automatically just work for you that way.
Hear the sound.
Okay, so that's how that one is coming along.
Outside, don't answer that door. Okay? Okay.
And then I just have one more. And I'm gonna do that one. I need to turn my camera on.
And do not.
Do I? Yes, so I put knotless under when I'm doing 10 or more. She only has 8, so I didn't really put the knotless braids under there. But whenever I do 10 or more feed-in braids, I do put knotless under there. Or if I'm doing like under 10 and the client specifically requested that I put a row of knotless under there, then I'll do that. But like I said, I only do, what are you cheesing at over there? I only do knotless braids if it's 10 or more, or the client requested it if it's not 10.
Why I feel bad now?
Why?
Because so me and my friend Journey, so we was texting, and then she said, "Who your celebrity crush?" And I said, "Michael B. Jordan." And she said, "Girl, you know I like Michael B. Jordan. Don't you like Didi Osama?" And then I was
Who?
texting Didi Osama and
Who's that?
a rapper. And then I had text Sydney.
What he rap?
He a drill rapper. I text Sydney and she was like, I'm Delulu over crossing that. I'm like, girl, you're not lying though. And then I said, I sent a picture of Didi Osama and I said Mia Moore.
Y'all, my niece is 10. And
she said, oop, ew. I said, he's fine. And Journey got mad at me too about MBJ. Journey been liking him since I met her. Oh, yeah, but like, he cute. Cute bunny, yes. So we can't be mad at me. She can. You know I can't help it. Low-key, I feel bad. Not gonna lie. But anyways, bye. I said, not gonna lie, I feel bad.
yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. Between her and my daughter, they the oldest 2 out the grandkids. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all this like and talk and stuff like that.
I'm talking about
I know.
famous people.
I know. Y'all growing up and having celebrity crushes and going to dances. I don't know who y'all think y'all are.
We went to one school.
I don't know who y'all think y'all are. All right, y'all. So
I know she was dead wrong for that.
yeah, y'all was dead wrong for that.
No.
Let me tell y'all. So my daughters, Z might as well be my daughter. I raised her. Look, so my daughter and my niece, they go to a good elementary school. And the school had like this dance for them. Look, get up. Don't be in the camera like that, girl. The school had this school dance for them. And we find out then they're trying to twerk.
No, we was not. We was not twerking. Me and the girls, we were over there dancing, and these boys had came up to us and asked if we dance.
Were y'all doing TikTok dances?
Yes, they had played a whole bunch of TikTok and old school music, and we was not in there twerking. God was lying. Won't boys asking us to dance?
Yes.
And then we was all in there doing TikToks, and y'all was over there doing circles. Nobody was twerking on nobody. We was over there playing.
Open the door for Aunt Leah. Okay, again, you just keep what you want to be in the braid, inside the braid. Lariah. How'd you head, baby?
She's guilty. He's lying. She's guilty. He's lying.
And where y'all from? I'm from Durham, North Carolina. And a lot of times people be asking me where I'm located. I know some of my videos I was still living in Virginia because my husband was stationed out in Fort Eustis. But he got out the army, so we're back home in North Carolina. And that's where I do hair.
It started storming out of nowhere, girl.
Girl, it's crazy out there.
Ray.
What?
I mean, Mommy. Ray trying to tell YouTube that me and London was twerking on some boys at the dance. She's lying. She's lying.
All right, so now I'm not going to add no more. Oh, Virgin Islands. Yes. What part of Virgin Islands?
Are you doing the live, Mommy?
I know somebody that's from St. Thomas.
Mommy, are you doing the live?
Yes. I want to go to Virgin Islands. The water is so pretty out there.
Is it very
And you don't have to have a passport.
Is it very clean?
Yes.
Then take me with you. Where's Aaliyah?
We just booked. So I just booked me and my husband. Yes, I know someone from St. Thomas. Love it.
Aaliyah,
I just booked me and my husband a cruise to Jamaica for my birthday. So I'm so excited about that because I'm ready to do some out the country traveling. I thought this year would be my year to do my out the country traveling, and then I ended up getting pregnant the first month of the year. So I didn't do really any traveling. We took the kids to the beach for their spring break. We did that for 1 week, but I originally wanted to do like somewhere out the country next month for me and my husband's anniversary. But I said I'll just make next year the travel year. It'll be fine. So with this part, since the braid is a little bit smaller, I'm adding the hair in a little bit. Yes, that's where we're going. We're doing Ocho's Rios, and then we're doing Grand Cayman as well. So I'm excited about that. I wanted to do the Bob Marley excursion, but for some reason it's not up there anymore. So I don't know if they still do that excursion.
What y'all starting on me for?
So I have to just figure out what type of excursion we can do.
Actually, Ryan dad.
When you went to Ocho's Rios, did you stay at like a all-inclusive resort, or you went on a cruise as well? Because I really want to see what that all-inclusive resort life is like. Somewhere where the swim-up bar would be lit.
Next year?
Oh, for sure. For sure. What they say, for sure, you're right.
What about next year?
Ocho's Rios?
Rios, yeah.
We're going to Ocho's Rios in October too for my sister's birthday, but that's just a girls trip. The one for my birthday, I'm going with my husband. So we about to be lit. We ain't gonna have no kids. We got 4 kids. And we leaving them with their grandma. And we're about to have the time of our lives. Because we don't get to travel often.
It's gonna be high winds.
Oh, that's nice. When we go for my sister's birthday, we're staying at, what's that hotel, Leah? We're staying at the Rio Reggae. And that's the all-inclusive. So I'm ready for that. They said the Rio Reggae is the party one. So we're going to see. All right, so now I'm at a point where I feel like it needs more hair added in. So I'm going to add some more hair. Hi, Zuzi. Hi, Zuzi. Hi, Zuzi. Duty. Duty, give me 5. If you're not going to give me a high 5, okay.
You need love to put the water on?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, and I gotta talk to y'all about some products too. So, has anybody tried the Kaleidoscope, the Brat line? Because I bought it and I was very disappointed. Which I'm doing a video using some of their products when I did my 5-year-old's hair, and I was so disappointed because the price of the stuff, for one, you think you buying some good stuff. The only thing that I did like from it was the shine spray. No problem. I learned on YouTube. So I said once I can get good with stuff, I would teach people on here as well. Because really, braiding is pretty simple once you get the hang of it. And then you'll be good from there. Like once you get the hang of that thing, you can start making some good money from it, because braiding, you make good money off of that. Once you get that set skill, you can charge your worth. You won't have to work for nobody. Set your own schedule, and you'll be good to go. Like I knew for me, I wasn't made to work for anybody. I wasn't made to be on anybody's schedule, because whenever I did get a job somewhere, I was only on that job for a month or 2. I was lucky if I got it to 2 months. And I would always go back to hair. So I'm like, let me just get serious about hair. And I was making more money doing hair than working on someone's clock. Okay, so let me show y'all. Hold your head back, Z. Oh. Okay, so this is not the final result. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get her edges together. We're gonna set them, we're gonna dip them, and I'm gonna give y'all tips about that as well. So what I like to use for boiling the hair and dipping the hair, I got this little teapot thing. It's an electric one, right? I really found this in my grandma's kitchen, and she said she wasn't using it. So I was like, perfect. I'm going to use it for hair. But they have them at Walmart. They have them anywhere, really. Walmart, Target, everywhere. Z, somebody said, hey, ZZ. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in. Lo, can you fill my water kettle for me? So it's an electric water kettle. Like I said, I got it out my grandma's house, but I just use it for hair. You can get it from anywhere. Let me just straighten up a little bit. Straighten up. Oh, I'm about to knock stuff over.
You must have knocked me over. Why is your son like this?
Somebody. TW Leo 76. Is this Uncle Bert? No, no, that's Sheik Shake. Is it Sheik Shake? Shake, shake, is that you, girl?
Hey, let's shake.
Is that my shaker shaker?
Is that my?
I said hello to my beautiful niece first. Hey, Shake. Y'all don't mind my mirror either. I got this from Ross, and Ross is terrible with putting the price stickers on the mirrors and stuff. And I gotta get like some Goo Gone. It's from the price sticker, so don't mind that.
Hi, YouTube.
And I'm gonna show y'all my whole setup. Hey, Shake, love you, girl.
Can I see?
Y'all, that's my aunt, the best aunt in the whole freaking world. Okay, so I'm about to put y'all on real quick. I got this. Hey, I'm a 14-year-old braider and your tips for not so very helpful. Thank you so much, Shannon. I'm so glad I could help you, girl. That we're gonna have more videos coming soon. So just stay with me. Saturday I'll be doing live. Every week I'll be doing.
Oh, what you did? I did it.
Please now, go sit down.
That was a lie.
This is the second time this camera done dropped. Flo, like, come on.
I didn't do anything.
Battery exhausted. You gotta be fucking. I know you lying.
I didn't do it.
Y'all, my daughter just dropped my camera. Now it's talking about battery exhausted. So who did it?
My sister did it. That was Sanaa.
What does that mean?
What? No, cause she had hit me.
No, I did it.
Cause she was over here hitting me.
No,
And
I
when she,
did it.
Battery
you were
exhausted.
just over here hitting me.
All right, y'all. All right. Okay, well, okay. That just blew me. I got this locker. It's like a big locker thing from Amazon, right? Because I have a 2-year-old that stays in my hair room. My studio is an in-home studio, right? My 2-year-old stays in my hair room, stays getting into things. So I needed something that could lock up all of my stuff, right? So I got this. It locks, so he can't open it. So if you have kids or you just need something to conceal your space without 1,000 products being everywhere, get this thing. Best investment for my hair. I'm telling y'all, the best investment. So I keep everything in it.
Oh,
And
you
talk
got a
about
lot of hair.
my makeup stuff. I got some of my cleaning stuff, like my Barbicide, the little thing that the Barbicide goes in. My sprays, trash bags, makeup. Right here, it comes with a little hanger thing. So what I did, I got some shower rod. What is it? I got the shower curtain rods, right? Shower curtain hooks. And I use that to help my braid hair on there, right? This is so smart because I include the braid hair in my services. So I keep my braid hair hanging up here. And then I got some bands with like products and stuff. I got these towels off of Amazon. It was like a 24-pack of towels. So that's what I'm going to use to dip her hair with. And then, of course, I like to set with my spritz right here. Yeah, girl, I know. And then the foam I like to use is the Bigger Roll foam.
Oh yeah, that's that good move.
But what I was trying to tell y'all about was I bought the Brat line from Kaleidoscope. And an honest review, when I do my video, y'all, just know I won't sponsor. I spent my hard-earned coins on these products that was not worth it. I don't know if they just gave my beauty supply store a bad batch, which is what I'm hoping. Because if you're selling this crap, I am so disappointed.
What is it?
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. That's what I'm saying. I'm so disappointed. And I'm going to tell y'all why.
Murray, what is it?
It's, okay, so I got the Your Fave Wrapper Mousse. Hold on, let me come right here. I got the Your Fave Wrapper Mousse, which I was like, okay, I can set the braids with that. This, I actually like. The Platinum Shine Spray. It's pretty cool. It's cool. It's just like a little sheen spray or whatever. And then this is the little, so it's like a braid sheen, like, you know, little scalp soothing spray. It's okay. I wouldn't have really spent my money on it if I known that's what it was.
Return it now.
But this, when I tell y'all, this was some bull stuff. Let me tell y'all why.
Bull crap.
It's so watery. Even if I give it a little shake first, I'm about to show y'all what I mean. I'm gonna give it a little shake. And like I said, I would have just saved my money on this stuff. I wouldn't have bought it. I'll stick to my Vigorol, or it's another one, the Edge Booster. I'm gonna try the Edge Booster one and let y'all know how it is.
Just spread on your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna give her a try. But let me show you. Hold on. I'm about to pour it in here. It's so watery. Like, when I put this on my daughter's hair, I was like, whoa. Like, it was just running all down her head. It goes so fast. Open it for him. It runs down so fast. Like, I didn't like that. It smells pretty good. The smell, it smells good. But honestly, it's so watery.
Mommy,
Yes, Raya.
can I have some too?
Get some, Raya. Hold on, let me turn you this way, Z. Watch out, dudes. Y'all, my son is nonverbal, so his way of communicating that he wants something, he brings it to you. He just brought her some chips. The So-So Slick. See, they didn't even have the So-So Slick. The only products they had was the 3 that I showed y'all. But if this stuff is bad, I'm already knowing that the gel is bad too. I said I'm gonna stick to my lock-in. Also, I tried this. You know, trying to try new stuff to put the girls on YouTube. Terrible. Like, let me say, this smells good. That's probably about the only good thing I will say about it, is the fact that it smells good. Raya, come here.
Yes.
It smells good. At first, I had some hope for this. At first, I had hope for it because it was holding my daughter's hair down so good. But then I started to notice as I was braiding it, her hair was turning white. Raya, come here. Come in the camera. So it turned my baby hair white. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it turned her hair white. And I did a video on her hair. I just have to do the upload on it. But when I use that orange, what is this? This all day braid gel, I will never buy it again. This probably just gonna sit there. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want some good stuff, try the lock-in. Because trying new stuff, you just get disappointed. But back to Z's hair. I'm about to lay her edges down. We're not doing the whole decorative baby hair because I'm not a baby hairstylist whatsoever. Far from it. My favorite edge control to use right now, yellow, bye. My favorite edge control to use right now is the Ebin. I've been using this for years, literally, like the lock-in balm She Balm. I've tried the She Balm. I tried the She Balm before, or I think I told my sister to try it, unless she changed her formula. I know back then when it first came out, it would turn the hair so white. Like, it would turn the hair extremely white. And y'all, I used to sell my own edge control.
What?
But I sold out of it, and I was like, I'm not going to be selling edge control anymore because it was just a bit of a process. So I wasn't going to do that anymore. But, so, when you see me advertising some edge control, it's going to be this one. And no, it's not sponsored. This is just really what I use. None of the stuff is sponsored that I use. So don't ever think I'm going to be putting y'all on to some bull crap type of stuff, because it's not that type of thing. If I wouldn't use it, then I'm not going to try to act like it's something good, y'all. And just know I'm going to give an honest review on the product when I'm telling y'all about something. And if it's not good, I'm going to let you know. It won't be good.
Mommy, have some Doritos. Have some Doritos.
Just brush hard.
Yep.
Get Doritos, well.
How did he get that?
Cause I just took it out I had it in my cabinet thing.
He be eating
Turn
that
it this way.
phone.
So like I told y'all, I'm not a big baby hair stylist. I'm not one of them stylists that be doing 1,000 swoops and dupes and loops. I just like some simple stuff. And my clients like simple stuff too. Like I be having the clients that be like, please, can you not leave out a lot? Because I don't know how to do all that when I get home. And then I've had stylists that will come with literally their edges already parted out because they want them dramatic baby hairs, and those give me so much anxiety. It is ridiculous. But at least I let them know ahead of time. Look, I'm not a baby hair stylist, but I'll try my best.
This made your hair smell good.
It smells good, don't it? It smells good. It's just watery.
It smells like a perfume always.
Yeah. That's what I said. That's one good thing about the Brat mousse. But
It smells really good.
It's
but
so watery.
It just looked like when she had laid it on her hand, it looked like it was she mixed loose and water.
yeah. Like I'm gonna use it on Z. I mean, it's not a bad product, but it's not something that I would go back to the store to rebuy. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Love you, Auntie. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. What's this stuff called? Your Fave Wrapper Mousse. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean, and you'll see me using it. You see me using it in the video where I do my daughter's knotless braids. Turn around. It's so watery, but it smells really good. Like we said before, has a great smell. Not something that I would actually go to the store and be like, I gotta have this.
Yeah, it like smells like a perfume sort of thing.
And it takes so many pumps. Like with my Vigorol,
That's going down my ear.
yeah. With my Vigorol, it don't be, see, it's thin. Like this is real.
What that other
I'm just
mousse
not
that
used
you
to that.
used to use?
I mean, it's okay. But I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
go back.
good, but it's like
This just